This Thursday, French President Emmanuel Macron will host his Ukrainian counterpart, Volodymyr Zelensky, at the Élysée Palace for an official meeting. This visit is part of France's ongoing support for Ukraine as the country continues its resistance against the Russian invasion. The discussions between the two heads of state will focus mainly on the security situation in Ukraine, as well as the military and humanitarian aid provided by France and its European partners. It will also be an opportunity to discuss ongoing diplomatic efforts to find a lasting solution to the conflict. Since the beginning of the war, France has played a key role in assisting Ukraine, notably by providing military equipment and participating in international sanctions against Russia. Volodymyr Zelensky's visit to Paris reflects the strengthening ties between the two nations in the face of current geopolitical challenges. This meeting at the Élysée comes in a tense international context, with ongoing nego. As the situation in Ukraine continues to evolve, new opportunities arise for the diplomatic and military efforts led by allied nations. Hurricane Milton, one of the most powerful storms of the season, has devastated eastern Florida, causing deadly tornadoes that have claimed at least 4 lives. Local authorities have confirmed that more than 3 million homes are now without power as emergency crews struggle to restore electricity amid the widespread damage. Strong winds and flash floods have wreaked havoc, toppling trees, destroying infrastructure, and leaving entire neighborhoods in chaos. Rescue teams are working to evacuate residents from the hardest-hit areas, while emergency evacuation warnings remain in place in several counties. Meteorologists predict that the hurricane will continue to strengthen as it moves north, threatening other regions with heavy rainfall and gusts exceeding 200 kilometers per hour. Local authorities are urging residents to stay alert and follow safety instructions. Florida, often hit by hurricanes, once again faces a major natural disaster, highlighting the state's vulnerabilities to extreme weather. While Florida is dealing with the devastating aftermath of Hurricane Milton, geopolitical tensions are escalating in the Middle East. The Israeli minister recently warned that any attack on Iran could have deadly consequences, further exacerbating an already fragile situation in the region. Geopolitical tensions continue to escalate in the Middle East as the Israeli minister recently issued a severe warning regarding any attack on Iran. According to statements, such an action could lead to deadly consequences for the region, further exacerbating an already highly unstable climate. This warning comes amid growing rivalry between Israel and Iran, where both nations are engaging in increasingly aggressive rhetoric. As diplomatic relations remain frosty, experts fear that the slightest provocation could trigger a large-scale military escalation, threatening the security of the entire Middle East. International observers are calling for restraint, but recent developments indicate that the region is more than ever at the mercy of an open crisis, with potential repercussions not only for the countries involved but also for global balances. In conclusion, recent events in the Middle East highlight the urgency of constructive dialogue and active diplomacy to diffuse growing tensions. The threat of military escalation between Israel and Iran reminds the international community of the importance of working together to ensure peace and stability in the region. As geopolitical actors continue to evolve in a complex context, it is crucial that voices of reason and understanding prevail to avoid catastrophic consequences for millions of people. Let us remain vigilant and engaged, because the future of peace in the Middle East depends on our collective actions today.